Welcome to Sales Funnel Mastery. Today we're talking about how to advertise and market to the vast majority, maybe 95% of the people you're missing out on with your marketing right now. So I'm a guitar player and I occasionally have to buy new guitars, new amps, new pedals, whatever, but I don't have to today. However, that doesn't mean that I shouldn't be being advertised to by guitar makers and manufacturers. It just means I need to be advertised to in a different way. So I'm going to introduce you today to what's called the circle of buyers. So the circle of buyers works like this, all right? Imagine this is your whole market right here, and these are the people that are going to buy your stuff today, that are in the market. You think it's this big? Well, no, it's not that big. All right, maybe the people that want to buy your product today is this big. 25%. Is it that big? It's not even that big. Statistically, the people that are in the market today, whatever day this is, to buy your product looks more like this. And that's about 5%. So if your advertising material is all trying to compel people to buy your product, you're actually missing out on 95% of people that might be interested. And so your advertising from the get-go is only 5% effective, all right? And that's not really good. If you had 5% efficiency on your gas mileage in your car, you'd be filling up all the time, you'd be dead broke. So when you're thinking about creating advertising campaigns and all that, consider this, that 95% of the people aren't going to respond today. So how can you create ads and marketing materials around that? Well, there's three sections or three demographics of people in your market. All right, let's look at it like this. So obviously the 5% of people that want to buy today, we're used to advertising to them. You know, that's like buy one, get one free or whatever. And or that's, buy today. All this stuff is buy. It's like an NSYNC song, right? However, let's break it down like this. Let's say that this, which is about, the other, let's say this would be 50 and that's 60. So 60% of people might be in your market to buy, so they might just be guitar players. Let's take my example, guitar players. And then this other 35% might be guitar players that are thinking about buying. So they're just thinking about it. They're not even at the stage where they're actively looking. Create your marketing campaigns in this structure. So if you're spending $10 a day in ads, you would spend $6 on just guitar players, all right? Just people that are interested in playing guitar, that have played guitar, that own a guitar, whatever. The other, let's call it 30% or $3, you would be marketing to maybe people that have been to a guitar-related website, or maybe have Googled best guitar for rock music or something like that. However, you'd only spend $1 to $2, let's say, so 10 to 20% of your advertising budget on this 5%. Most people do 100% there, and they wonder why their advertising campaigns don't work. It's because when you're thinking about advertising, you're really trying to get all these people that would be interested at some point. At some point, I'll be interested in buying another guitar, but I'm not today. Now, that doesn't mean you shouldn't advertise to those people, but you're going to get a lot more bang for your buck bringing them closer to a sale. So let's say if I see an ad for a really cool guitar that I'm like, oh, I'm going to remember that for the future. When it comes time to buy the guitar, when I jump into this 5%, I'm going to remember the ad that I saw when I was in this 60%. Some people call that like an awareness ad, brand building campaign, whatever you want to call it. When you're thinking about advertising to all your people and all your potential customers and prospects, remember this. This is called the circle of buyers, and that only 5% are ready to buy today. So how can you create ads that focus on the 60% and the 35%? So hope that helped when you're thinking of stuff and maybe your marketing's not working. Hope the circle of buyers helps. Thanks a lot. I'm Brandon Stiles, digital marketer in Atlanta, and that's it for today.